Hi, everybody. How you doing? I've gotten a lot of emails and everybody's saying, "Oh my God, Linda, you saw a plane crash." And yes, I did. And it was on more than one video, but how sad that it happened. There's been other plane crashes in other nations. But Marianne wrote me and said, "Oh, girl, you got that plane crash right." Marianne at Revealing Light. So yeah, I'm getting hundreds of emails. Is this what you saw? Yeah, that was, and you know what's weird? I saw an explosion. Remember, I kept seeing an explosion. That was it. Now I'm going to tell you my hit, entertainment purposes only. I know 47 was on blaming Obama and blaming Biden and DEI and all that. And yeah, Elon Musk got rid of his TSA and somebody else that works for the aviation. They're very low staffed. Biden got about 1,500 people hired, but I guess they need it more. So he needs to start staffing. But actually, this was an accident. This was truly an accident. But there was one guy in the tower that had to deal with both planes, both the plane and the helicopter. There was a gentleman on, and it rang true when he said it. The helicopter might have thought, you saw that plane that was initially with the video you saw heading towards the camera in the same direction. The helicopter might have been looking at them, thinking that was the one they were supposed to get behind. But it was truly an accident, you guys. No DEI kind of thing, nothing. But the problem is that, you always blame the one in charge. So, God bless. I want you guys to take a deep breath. Breathe it out. Deep breath. Breathe it out. Deep breath. Breathe it out. I want you to ask for the realm to listen to our prayers. We pray for these beautiful people that have crossed, the 66 souls that were lost. I know initially on the news they were saying somebody, that's what happens when you listen to the news. Four people were pulled out alive now. When I saw that video and I saw that plane, because it broke up in three pieces, I was like, there's no way anybody made that. Even though the water they fell in was waist high. I just knew they couldn't have made that. So, but a lot of them, well, I guess most of them are future Olympic ice skaters and their families. And the ice skating community is just overwhelmed. A couple were from Russia. They were coaches. Russia is announcing that. I guess Trump said he'd make sure that the remains get to Russia. But just very sad. Very sad. Somebody's telling me energetically that there will be lawsuits. It's not going to be against the airlines. Interesting. That's what I'm hearing. Of course, who cares about lawsuits? The main thing is and this one guy was crying and he was talking about the mom and dad went with their son, and the mom would always not watch him because she got too nervous. And so she would, hide somewhere. She couldn't watch her son, but the father always watched him. I just thought that was so adorable. Anyway, they're all together. I hate to say it, and I think I told you guys on my community page, but I'd sooner the whole family went together sometimes. Though now my kids are older, but I'm talking when they were younger, because now they could live without me. But I don't know if I could live without them for sure. So, okay, thank you. They are in sort of a holding space right now. If you could see into the visionary dimension, you would see the angelic forms taking them all in. I especially see a young man totally shocked that he's dead. He's like panicked, like wait, what's going on? And I see people trying, or angelic forms trying to calm him down. Um, they're all holding each other. They're all together. And apparently one of the pilots, he just got I think he's a couple of years out. He was a co-pilot and he was engaged to get married. It's just so sad, you guys. But they're okay. I hate to say that, but they're in the realm. We're the ones that are stuck here. So, but the families, they're going to struggle. This is very hard. This is very hard on the ice skating community. But I posted a picture on my community page of all the kids and, just cute kids, just cheesing. The one guy took a picture of the airplane wing before he took off. So they were doing what they loved. Okay. But thank you guys. You no need to write me. Yes, I know about the plane crash. I did get some disinformation that they had pulled 4 bodies out. They are 4 live beings, but they weren't alive. And God bless those 3 servicemen too. Now people are already starting out with conspiracy. I just really, honest to goodness, and I tell you if I thought it was conspiracy, but I really feel like it was an accident. But it's interesting that the predictions deck kept showing a plane crash. Is there going to be another one right after this? And then they're really going to blame Trump? Because Trump doesn't want to get blamed. Is why he's trying to throw it on everybody else. What he should say is, it was Elon. Elon fired that guy. I didn't give him permission to fire that guy. Anyway, I hate to say this, you guys. It's like a plane crash. His presidency is like a plane crash, unfortunately. But I'm definitely feeling that the people in the tower are not going to take much stress. I see them walking out. Hold on. Like they said, they're understaffed as it is. And if they start getting a bad time, especially from the DUI, there's going to be some trouble. And I see that they're already talking. Someone sent me an article in California. They're already talking about, it's a lot of stress, you guys. They can only work to a young age. I have a gal I used to read, really nice gal, and her husband retired. I said, oh, he doesn't want to keep. No, they won't let you. After 50 something, I think, they won't let you work anymore. That's how stressful a job it is. So, and then this other man was talking DEI. Hello. He said a woman taught him how to fly. A woman, they had some fantastic women working in the towers that were the best. But no, they're going to act like, oh, yeah, but you're trying to do diversity. You're trying. Oh, and then someone else mentioned about a Black pilot. And he worried about getting on the plane because there was a Black. I was like, are you serious? It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I see Black pilots all the time. So I don't know what the big deal is, but it's that ugly, ugly racist stuff. And I watched this video today. You guys are going to love it. A couple of people did the sign, that Elon did with pounding his heart, and the sign from Germany. I won't say it out loud, but you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, she got hit. I guess she thought she was so cool. She was somebody who worked for the community, and she had to step down. And yeah, white woman. And then some other woman that had more toes than she had teeth. I'm just going to give you guys the sign. It was like, oh my God. Oh my God. But he'll blame till the cows come home. It don't matter. But let me tell you what, I got to tell you something right now. Definitely Gabbard's not going to get in. She's not even answering the Republicans' questions. She's not even answering, you guys. They want her to say that Snowden is a traitor, and she won't go there, not even for the Republicans. So she's not getting in. Now, I really don't want Kennedy. Oh, and God, that other guy. What's his name? Patel. Oh, God. He lied, just lied, changed his story, acted like he would be just the most wonderful. We got to take a look at them. Let's look at Kennedy. I've read on him a couple of times. I felt like maybe there's a possibility. Andre has a new video out. He talks about his sign, but his aspects are more than likely he'll get in, but there's some negative stuff with his health on there, especially to do with the throat, which you know that he has that really gruff voice, but some disease he has. Tell me about Robert Kennedy. Tell me the truth, the whole truth. Is he going to get in? Will he detect? He just gives me the creeps. No. The Ace of Cups reversed, offer rescinded. This is a woman by his side. People love him. Well, like his cousin Carol said, Carol Ann, what's her name? JFK's daughter. She said he's charming like a snake. A fool waiting for the answer. Now he's got the sun reverse. So give me a clarifier. He cut his nose to spite his face. Some truth will come out. Perhaps some truth will come out. You know, I can't push it. I want him not to win so bad. I'm a little desperate looking at the cards, but let's just pull from our predictions deck by Trish James. TrishJaimes. Tell me about Trish. What Trish is going to say. Does JFK, will he be confirmed? Oh, I just heard yes. Damn it. Will JFK be confirmed? Yeah, he thinks he's big man on campus. Yeah, he's dancing with the social media. He'll be confirmed, but listen, you guys, I can't tell you. Everybody says, well, I don't, well, my friend Nate says, you know, I see Trump finishing out 4 years. I'm seeing Trump doesn't last that long, but the Trump administration will last for 4 years. So, you know, you'll get your other people in. Here's the good news is we're going to turn crystal blue in the middle of within 18 months. And then they can't do anything. Then they can start impeaching. They can start hitting people like JFK for bad decisions, RFK for bad, Junior for bad decisions, that kind of stuff. Sorry, was I saying JFK? Sorry. Okay, so yeah, they talk the shop. They talk. They could sell. They could sell anything to you. When you're listening to them, you could say, except Patel. Patel is a real, not a very nice guy. Your 3 minutes are almost up. That's what he was telling the Senate. Your 3 minutes. Any Democrat, he was telling your 3 minutes is almost up. And he just refused to answer. Let's look at Kash Patel. Kash Patel. Let's start off with the prediction deck. Kash Patel, are you going to get in? I just heard sort of a light no, but Kash Patel. But in the meantime, those Republicans are blowing smoke up their rears. They're just really, oh, yes, oh, anything for Trump. That one gal, remember the one who spoke after uh, I think President Biden did his speech to Congress. Remember her? She's really pretty, but she's always smiling. It's almost creepy because she's always smiling. Anyway, oh, oh, you're so wonderful. Oh, okay, so let me pick. Here we go. Tell me if Ash Patel is going to win. Spreading mutating. Tsunami, rising waters. Oh, explosive situation. I think he's going to get in. But listen, I think I mentioned this to you before because I just got a hit. I think that the FBI ain't going to put up with it. You know how bad they were to J. Edgar Hoover, though J. Edgar Hoover didn't step down. I think he died while he was still in office. He died of a heart attack. But I see them setting this Kash Patel up because he's too much of an idiot. He's going to require them to do things that are totally illegal, and they're going to set him up. That's what I just heard. They're going to set him up. There's some big events occurring. Remember that dream I had where even the guy, the DUI, was crying on the stand to the judge, begging for mercy. I think once the blue wave comes in and these guys they're going to find out all this illegal stuff, they'll be up. Like, I feel this Kash Patel's not going to last. I feel Robert Kennedy. But though I do see Robert Kennedy working more with the people around him, unlike Kash Patel. I hate to say this, you guys. He called Robert Kennedy Jr. called Kamala, and she did not pick up. And why he called her was because he's going to say, I'll push for you to win. I'll give you all my people if you give me a spot in your administration. But she wouldn't even answer him. If she had at least faked it, see, if it was me, I would have said, oh, yeah, sure. Well, I can't guarantee what I'm going to give you, but give me the list of things you want. Because what happened is because she didn't answer him, he turned around and went to Trump. So that's what happened. You know it, and I know it. Now let's look at that. Gabby, whatever her name. What's her name? Carilla. She's got that street, Carilla. She blew it. She's not going to get in. But let's just double check. She blew it. Big news. Lies and deception. Even Trump said out loud that he didn't think she'd get in. All for the money. Lies and deception. So I just don't see them picking her. I just don't. I see them going back to Trump and saying, who else you got? That's what I get. So hold on one second, and then we're going to look at something else. Oh, I'm going to be on with Jennifer Lisa Vest. You guys love her. She's really cool. I'm going to be on with her Saturday or Sunday. We haven't picked a time yet. We were thinking Friday, but she forgot she has to do something. So I'm going to be on with her. Okay, so here, hold on one second. I just got to read you guys this post. The New York City police say they have bigger criminals to worry about than dozens of pedestrians who have begun peeing on the sides of Trump Tower every time they pass by it. A lot of people are complaining. The first commercial air disaster in 16 years happened shortly after Trump froze hiring air traffic controllers and fired the FAA director. Truth. That's the truth. And they're very short-staffed, by the way. But I do see that they're going to the air traffic controllers aren't going to put up with it. Remember when, was it Reagan? He fired all the air traffic controllers for wanting better pay. I don't know how they filled it up because it's a lot of work to learn to be an air traffic person. But I wanted to tell you guys that actually there was a news thing about there was a news thing about what the FCC, the federal, are going to investigate PBS and someplace else. That's all part of the Project 25. So I want to look at, that's much ado about nothing going nowhere. I can't make you afraid of something that's just not, it's not there. I don't feel that energy. Maybe I can't feel it. I'm just seeing Trump making a total ass out of himself when he was talking about condoms in Gaza. And then they made the condoms into bombs. It's like, where's this guy coming from? It's so crazy. And yet all those people, yay, master. So it's very scary, but it's also, it's enough that, let's just say it's even crazier than Hitler. Hitler would get in a good mood if somebody in the newspaper wrote something about him that was complimentary. But this guy is just mean. He's just looking for things. He doesn't know how to schmooze. He doesn't know how to be charming. He may have been charming at one time, but he really likes to show anger. And that's kind of a turnoff, and a lot of the people that like him are angry. Like the people who like to make the salute. So give us what's going to happen this next week with 47 and his administration. He's going to go golfing again. Yeah, he's real upset because he thinks they're all blaming him for what happened with the crack. It really was an accident. It might have been the shortage of tower people. Somebody told him, you do realize they're understaffed. And he goes, well, there you go. And it's all because of Biden and Pete Buttigieg and all that. I told you Pete's going to win. And the other one is that Debbie Hageland, she's going to run for governor of New Mexico. I think she's going to win. Okay. Give me the 411. What's coming up? Oh, I just got a hit, you guys. You're going to like this one. Okay, so he's encouraging Saudi Arabia to take in a lot of these Palestinians, like maybe give them a place to stay. A lot of Palestinians are going back to the Gaza Strip, which they don't want. They won't say it out loud. And then you got Jared, and I see them building hotels, kind of taking over certain portions, and I see them building these hotels. But it takes a long time to build. It's going to take several years. They're not going to get them up in a New York minute. And then I see such a fall with the Trump administration. After he goes, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be running for cover. I see Netanyahu going and all that, and Putin gone. And then what'll happen is I see the international courts telling they don't care how much money you put in these hotels. People like Jared Kushner, who, by the way, will eventually see jail. If I'm not alive, I'm telling you, I've seen it. I can see him more so than Trump. I've always seen him dressed in the prison outfit. But I see them, this is just a hit. I see them saying, now these belong to the Palestine. Sorry, don't know how to put on lipstick. This is theirs. So they're going to have these nice places, these nice apartments. And they went through all this building it with greed, and the greed's going to kick their rear. Going to turn around and give it right back to them. I love it. Yeah, after the Netanyahu is out of there and those very mean people, things will get calmer. Do you see all the people marching in other countries against Putin? It's a beautiful thing. So we have hope, you guys. Now, oh yeah, let's take a look at Ukraine again, just out of curiosity. They showed pictures of the flight, the two pilots and the attendants, very cute people. This is the other thing I picked up because I try to look at them a bit and I pray for their soul to pass over to the other side. We energetically allow them to be lifted. I did see one young man that's bouncing around because he might even still be there near the water. They have found a lot of the bodies, but they haven't identified them yet. So they're not announcing. Right now, I think they're saying 27, 28, but actually they have more bodies. They just have, because there was some damage done to the bodies. So they have to identify them first. So they will get all the bodies, by the way. I almost feel like one or two might be more difficult. I don't know if it got thrown out or it's under something, but I feel one or two, but they will get them all. Some of the bodies are in bad shape, but those are just bodies. Their souls are intact. I got to ask something. Hold on. So what are you saying? Is there going to be another airplane crash under the Trump administration? Some other stuff is coming up. And, Patel being in charge in the DUI, they're going to put, I've told you guys this before, there's going to be this big follow the yellow brick road to be able to hurt 47 other countries. There's a road there. So there's sort of an evil working on this. There's some sort of a legal judgment or something legal. There's something they're going to do. I think there might be another one, you guys, maybe in April or international flight. Something else is coming up, you guys. But, we're getting ready to have a real good fluctuation in the economy. It's not going to be like 2008, but a lot of these, you know what it's going to happen if you make people afraid to fly, or like in California, they're talking about leaving. We don't need to put up with this, and I don't blame them. Well, you can't fly, so the airlines are going to lose all kinds of money, and if people don't have money to fly, as it is, it's going to be some trouble. The airlines are going to go through something, and you know what? Can I tell you something? Obama bailed out the airlines big time. Did they respect us? Did they treat us nicer? No. It was Pete who had to come in and say, you can't treat people like that. You can't just cancel on them. Show them the money. And that's, I had that flight. I was supposed to go to Texas to see the eclipse. We planned it a year or so ahead, first class tickets. Took me to LAX, and then I was heading into Dallas. And what happened? I sat at LAX for almost 10 hours. They kept canceling due to something, And the last thing that they did, that me and the kids said, forget about it, is they canceled our first class. They canceled that. And when they did that, but if you just hold on, we have some extended legs program or something. I said, forget about it. So when I go down there, we finally got a flight out to go back to San Francisco. So I went up to the lady and I said, just in case you get a first class open, let me know. Oh, well, people have already been waiting and blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, lady, I bought my first class seat over a year ago. You guys are the ones that canceled me 4 or 5 times. I've been in this airport for 10 hours. So don't give me no attitude. I was waiting for TSA to come and drop me. But I was too tired to deal with that mess. But anyway, Pete, because then they try to throw a little crap on me. Oh, we're going to give you extended like so many thousand frequent flyer miles. Oh, hell no, you're going to give me the CASH. You know what I'm saying? You're going to give me the cash back. So they did that. I wrote all kinds of letters, but yeah, they did do that. Within a week, I had it. Okay, so I wanted to ask about that. I asked about, will there be something else coming up? Boy, those cards were not good. Those cards were not good. So what else did you want the world to know? Let's use these ones, the prediction cards. What else did you want us to know? What else did you? They're so pretty. They're hard to maneuver because they're stiff. What do you want us to tell the world? We believe you because you were right about that. Those airplane crashes. You saw that ASAP. Here we go. Okay. We have fire, heat wave, another fire. We have a sinking ship. Very interesting. Mark this down. Maybe we'll get news of a ship being taken down. And tensions escalate. Very interesting. Tensions escalate. So, I'm going to tell you right now, people are not happy with what's his name? 47. And people will be marching, but it's not the libs. It's going to be his own people. Because you should see all the YouTube stuff with people crying and saying they can't believe he did this. Some people are saying, he's done this, but my mom still believes in him now. Don't believe in him. He's not going to do anything for you. What happened to just a good moderate Republican? You know what I'm saying? It's funny, this happens and we all are so nervous. But when that TikTok, hold on, let me take a look real quick. The stock market starts going down. It's not down today. It was down a little bit, but up. NASDAQ is up 49 points, S&P 31. But after the first, TikTok. Okay. I love you all. Be strong. Know your value. And we shall see you again. And I'll probably be on Saturday or something with Dr. Vest. Okay, cheers.